Hi friends, welcome back. You may have noticed I cut my hair. Let me know what you think. I have some mixed feelings. Okay, first of all, I love the length. I think it's so cute and so like modern and just like simple, and that's so me. However, I did get some highlights taken up and I feel like it's a little bit too blonde for me, but I don't know, maybe I'm just not used to it. I got it done yesterday, so it's still very new. Yeah, this is just a lot of blonde for me. Welcome to this May monthly reset. Where has the time gone, you guys? I'm wearing this cute little dress from H&M and I'm wearing biker shorts under it because it is a little bit see-through, so just keep that in mind. I can link these nude biker shorts in case you guys need like coverage. Yes, I'm going to a wedding right after this video, so that's why we're all glammed out. Time to go over our April goals. My movement ratio at 65% or higher. If you've been here before, you know that this is my movement tracker. I take the total number of days that I moved divided by the total number of days in the month. I'm filming this video a little bit earlier than the end of the month, so right now I'm at a 50% ratio. I started the month off really strong with consecutive days of exercise, and then lately I've kind of been skipping days, not gonna lie. But I think that if I'm consistent to finish out this last week of the month, that I will be able to reach the 65% goal. Read 2 books and cook 1 new recipe. You guys can probably guess if I cooked the recipe. The answer is no. You know what I'm realizing, guys, is that I just don't like cooking, and I'm not gonna put it on my goals for May because as you can see, the last 3 months I've not achieved my cooking goal. So I'm just gonna give it a break and see. Maybe I'll pick it up in June or something, I don't know. As far as reading 2 books, I think I only read 1 book, so I'm not gonna check this off. I'm about to finish the 7 Habits of Highly Effective Families. This is in the same genre as the same self-help book that I read last month, which is the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. One of the most life-changing books I've ever read, guys. I actually did an entire podcast on it, so I'll link that episode down below. Such a good listen. If you don't feel like reading the whole book, you can just listen to that episode. So that is my book of the month, is the family version, and it's just so interesting to read, like this parenting philosophy. As you guys know, we're in the market of having kids sometime soon, so I'm just like really into reading parenting books and like family dynamics, and it's just a really good read. So guys, we only checked off one of our goals, but that's okay. I've been really focused on just kind of enjoying life and not necessarily pushing myself too hard one way or the other, and it's been a really great month. April has been an awesome month. I can't complain. So I told you my book of the month, and my show of the month is The Ultimatum on Netflix. I'm sure you guys have heard of it, but basically the premise is that 6 couples who are already dating go on this reality TV show, and then they all basically date each other, and then by the end of the 6 weeks or whatever, they have to decide if they want to get married or marry the new person, and it's just crazy. If you like reality TV, you'll love this show. It's very similar to Love is Blind. My show for May is going to be Better Call Saul. If you're familiar with the Breaking Bad series, this is a spin-off of that show, and the new season just came out. So I'm currently watching the last season that's available on Netflix so that I can watch the new season once it becomes available all at once. And if you haven't seen Breaking Bad, what are you doing? That's the best show of all time. That and The Handmaid's Tale are my 2 favorite shows, so make sure you catch up on those. Guys, I look so blonde. I don't know if I like it. I like this dress though. Okay, so I actually want to introduce a new segment into my monthly resets of the best purchases that I've made this month, and I'm gonna try to narrow it down to only a few. Let me go grab it actually. Okay, I'm back. My top favorite purchase were these Tan Luxe The Face tanning drops in the shade medium light. They also have a dark shade. You guys know I've been using these tanning drops like for basically since I started my channel, but I just refilled on this big bottle. This is $50, but I swear guys, it'll last me an entire year. And now that I have the big bottle, I feel like I can be tan more often. I don't know if you guys are noticing, but I'm really tan right now because of these drops. Because before I had this small little mini version and I felt like I couldn't use it because I wanted to save it, but now that I have this big bubba, I just feel like I can put it on every few days and not feel like I'm wasting product because this will last me so long. So I highly recommend this. This is for your face and neck, especially with summer coming up. I highly recommend. It just makes me feel so much more confident. Okay, my last top purchase of the month are these 3-pack tank tops from Amazon. Now, you may just think like, oh, whatever, it's just a tank top, but no guys, these are so good. First of all, so affordable. It's a 3-pack. It comes in multiple colors. You can choose white, gray, black, or some other colors, but of course I just chose the neutrals. These are so good for working out because if you wear them with shorts, it only shows like ½ an inch of stomach, which is like the perfect amount of stomach for me. It's the perfect amount. You can also wear them with jeans. I feel like they're so versatile, and it's just been the staple that I've been missing from my closet. So those will definitely be linked down below. Best purchases of April. My birthday was also in April. It was April 11th, and that was another reason why April was so much fun. We just went to Seasons 52 with my parents and Anna and my brother, and it was just awesome. I've never been to Seasons 52, but basically everything on their menu is under 500 calories, which was really cool because I had like a filet mignon and mashed potatoes, and it was so good and juicy, but I also didn't like feel like I overate. So I highly recommend. It's a chain restaurant, so maybe look up if you have a Seasons 52 in your area. Okay, I made an outline for this video because I keep forgetting like everything that I need to talk about in these monthly resets. April realizations. This is basically when I talk about anything that I've realized, as Kylie Jenner has once said so wisely. I realized this month, as I'm continuing my health and fitness journey, that health does not equal the weight on the scale. I'm sure you guys have heard this before. It's really obvious, but as I've been weightlifting more and more, I've actually been gaining weight, and I touched on this in my last video. In case you didn't see that, basically I just realized that I need to not care about the number on the scale, and I'm the healthiest and the most fit I've been in the last 4 years of my life. It's been kind of a issue with me because I'm getting fit and I'm getting healthy and stronger, but at the same time the weight on the scale is getting higher, and I'm just like done caring about that. I don't care about that. That was my biggest April realization. And then also I got my hair cut. I just feel like I needed a fresh start. I felt like I was kind of getting into one of those pits, you know, with your mental health, or you know how we just have good weeks and bad weeks, or good months and bad months. I felt like I was starting to enter into a bad mental space. So I decided to, you know what, let's cut the hair because it's a refresh. It's a new month. Let's, you know, look forward to the positive. I'm so excited for the summer and some trips that I have lined up, and just for the next phase of life. So that being said, let's jump into our April spending. I'm always so anxious about this one because I don't like to be judged, but you know what? Life is life, guys. Let me drink some water. I've also been trying to drink some water. Yeah, obviously. I've been trying to drink more water. I actually ordered a Stanley Cup, which you guys will see on my spending. But basically, I'm just, you know my thoughts on water. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I think water is like a conspiracy. Or at least the people who say you need to drink like a gallon of water. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. But now I'm just like, I'm trying to be better. Okay, I'm popping in here to say that I am also doing something really cool this month, which is getting my female hormones tested with the sponsor of today's video, Let's Get Checked. So this week is actually National Women's Health Week, and it's all about taking charge of your health. You guys know that we are looking to try for a baby sometime soon, and so for me, I just wanted to get that peace of mind knowing that my hormones were in check, and so I am doing the female hormone test. So Let's Get Checked is a leader in at-home testing kits, so basically you can get tested in the convenience of your own home. You can order a testing kit that will be delivered to you in discreet packaging with next day delivery. Once your sample arrives to the laboratory, confidential results will be available from your secure online account within 2 to 5 days. These results are reviewed by a clinician, and a member of the Let's Get Checked nursing team may call you to review your results. Let's Get Checked laboratories are CLIA approved and CAP accredited, which are the highest ranking levels of accreditation. So this Women's Health Week, it's time that you finally got answers. Guys, it's actually really easy. So I just pricked my finger and then I put a little bit of blood in the tube and then I sent it in the packaging that they gave me, and it was really easy, and I personally enjoyed the convenience of it, and it's just peace of mind knowing that I can get tested without having to wait for my doctor to be able to see me, because sometimes because you don't always get an appointment with your doctor when you want to. So that's why I love Let's Get Checked. So make sure you check out the link in the description. You can go to trylgc.com/VIN and use my coupon code VIN30 to get 30% off your female hormone test at home. Whew, take a breath, girl. Chipotle, no explanation needed. My rug, okay, my rug came in this month, which you guys would have seen. It's from Pottery Barn. I am so obsessed with this rug, you guys. Such a good purchase, $785. No regrets there. You guys know my struggle with finding a good rug. Walmart, $82.42. Those were groceries. Marshalls, I bought some much needed sports bras for $58, and I think I got a few tank tops. Publix, again, another grocery charge. Amazon, I bought my acrylic shelf for my bathroom and some scar strips. Okay, TMI. But these are these scar strips. I got a mole removed right here, and these silicone scar strips are just so cool. Chick-fil-A, Amazon, I bought some Nespresso pods. And then we went to the movies, which we don't normally do. We saw the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. A crazy movie, let's just say that. And then we went to sushi right after the movies for $66. We went to this new place and I do not like it. It was terrible. So that was actually a big regret of mine that we went there. Home Depot, supplies for the deck. If you're new, we're building a deck in our backyard. So you'll see a bunch of charges for that. Amazon, oat milk. Publix, again, wow, that was $173. That was a big grocery haul. Okay, and then I bought some shorts from Nordstrom from the brand Topshop. I actually really like these shorts, so no regrets there. H&M, that's where I bought this dress, and I also bought like 2 other things that I'll show you probably in my next video. Bolé, that's another eating out charge. Amazon, we bought a new hose head, super exciting. Starbucks Reload, $15. Amazon oat milk again. Chipotle, a lot of these are self-explanatory. I bought some earplugs. I cannot sleep without earplugs, the silicone ones. And then $50 for my Stanley cup. It hasn't come in yet. I actually got an email that it's delayed, and I'm like, that's really rude. Another Walmart charge, big grocery haul. HelloFresh, loving HelloFresh. We're trying to cook more ourselves, so that's why you only see one HelloFresh charge, but I cannot go a month without HelloFresh. Like, I'm addicted. It's so freaking good. Panera Bread, we got 2 of their new chicken sandwiches and they were $12 each. I'm sorry, what? And they didn't come with a drink, so that's why that was so expensive, Panera Bread. Home Depot again for the deck. Amazon, I got some razors, some cotton pads, just some miscellaneous stuff that I needed. And then yesterday we went to the Grove, this super cool little coffee/lunch spot, and we got some fresh coconuts. It was so cool. And then I got my hair done. So my hair was actually $170 for the cut and the highlight. And then I tipped her $54 because I actually had to make her do it twice. So when she first did it, I told her, this always happens, you guys. I tell them I only want like 2 foils, like 2 highlights, like one in the front and then like maybe one and then another one. I just want like a sun-kissed look. They always put too many, and so I was like, hey, it's actually too much for me when it was done. Can you like brown it out a little bit? Because this is good, like this right here is what I wanted. The front is still a little bit too much for me, but the back was really blonde, and I was like, no, please make it more brown. And so she put more brown and it was better. Yeah, so I tipped her really well because she was really patient with me. What can I say, guys? I just know what I want. $224 is still so much cheaper than when I used to go to Miami. If you're an OG, I used to go in Miami to this really bougie salon and I would pay $600. And I hated it. And then I went back to this place after to get it fixed anyway. So it was, anyways. So I'm going to this new place now. I just go to Aveda, by the way. They have locations everywhere. But now I'm gonna stick to my same person and not like go to new people every time because that's just so frustrating. So she put it in my file. She's like, this girl literally only wants 2 foils. And I'm like, thank you. And then we went to sushi again last night. So we went to sushi twice this month, which is really unusual. And that's why you'll see the eating out charge is so high. Okay, so I color coordinated them. Groceries, we have a total of $54,000. No, $547. Now keep in mind, AJ is actually at the grocery store right now because we still have a few days left in April. So that will probably be like 600, 620. Let's just round up. Eating out, we have a total of $314. If we take away that stupid sushi place we went to, it would be less. Just saying. Entertainment, $34. That was the movies. Home improvements. This includes the rug and the deck materials. The rug was a big chunk of that. We're slowly building the deck, so we'll have a little bit of charges every month for the next few months. Fashion and beauty, $421. That's all the clothes. And then this was actually gifted to me by Amazon. Every month they give me a gift card and I buy beauty and fashion products. So if you've been paying attention, you would have seen I got some graphic tees and the tank tops that I mentioned. Those were actually using the gift card. It's not sponsored. They just want me to promote their products and I give unbiased reviews. And miscellaneous, $101. So that brings us to a total of basically $2,500. Now keep in mind, this does not include any fixed expenses. I don't include those because I have no control over them. So it doesn't include our mortgage or gas or health insurance or things like that. So just keep that in mind. It was a pretty high spend month. I think because the rug came in this month, they charged the card this month. So that was like the main charge. And then if I could do anything over, I would not go to the first sushi place. But everything else, I'm not upset with. I haven't bought clothes in a few months, so I'm not upset with the $300 or so that I spent on clothes. Okay, let me see something. In my April reset, I tried to do a one spend day per week, meaning if I wanted to buy something, I would wait until, let's say, Friday and buy everything that I wanted for the week on Friday, which would avoid impulse spending. I started off doing this really strong. I think you can tell because on the 13th is when I bought the clothes from H&M and Nordstrom. But then I kind of slacked off and forgot about the goal. So I think I'm gonna institute that for May as well. So we're gonna do a one spend day per week. This way I can still buy everything that I wanna buy. It's just delaying it by a few days to prevent impulse spending. So I encourage you guys to join me in that challenge. And if you wanna see what an entire no spend month looks like, make sure you watch my January no spend month video. I'll link that down below. I'm never doing that again, but I think the one spend day per week is a good middle ground. Okay, what's next? What are your May goals? Can you comment them down below because I need some ideas. Here are my May goals. The first one is to, I already forgot, do a only one spend day per week. As I said, I just want to continue that and be more consistent with that. I want to read one book. I want to plan or go on a trip. We have a tentative trip planned for May, but I'm not really sure if that's gonna happen. So the goal is, if that does not happen, to plan a trip and have something to look forward to for the summer. I want to keep my movement ratio at 65% or higher, which is basically what I've been doing for the past few months. And this one is interesting, this last one. I want to do one or less sit-down restaurants this month. So this past month we went to 2 and I regret one of them. So if we can limit our sit-down restaurants to either 0 or just 1, that would impact our spending by like $70. So ideally we would do 0, but it is something AJ and I like to do together as a date night. So I don't want to like limit ourselves and say, no, you can't. But if we can just limit it to 1, that would be amazing. Very simple May goals. I've been really into simple goals lately. As you notice, there's no cooking goal on here because I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I have no desire to do it, and I don't know why I feel like I can force myself, because I can't do it. Okay, the more I look at this, the more I don't like this blonde. I think I'm gonna try to do it myself. I think I'm gonna try to fix it, guys. I think I'm gonna get some brown box dye and just like fade it out a little bit. I know that's against the law, but what can you do? What can you do, guys? It's just a little too much for me. It's a little too much for me. It's a little too much for me, guys. Hello?
Hey babe, how much ketchup do we have left?
Let me check. Hi, baby. Vinny loves the rug. I'm so happy that she loves it. Guys, how cute is this little dress? You need it. I feel like I look so much more mature with this hair. Another thing that I've been good at in April is eating healthier, especially for my lunches at work. You guys know I order food every day because of my work situation, whatever, who cares? But I've been ordering really healthy food. So a lot of the times I've been eating like brown rice with chicken and vegetables multiple times a week instead of like Taco Bell, Pollo Tropical, and like more fast food type foods. So I'm really happy with my progress there. I don't know, I feel like I'm in a really good place right now, and I just want to document that because you guys have seen me document when I'm not in a good place, and I just think it's good to have both because I'm not frequently in a good place. So I just want to remember this month and these memories and the progress that I've made and my new haircut and my new dress, and just like document these moments. I hope you guys are having a great month, and I hope you are excited for summer. I know a lot of you struggle with seasonal depression. Thankfully, I'm so blessed to live in Florida, so I don't really deal with the seasons, but I know with summer coming up, a lot of you guys are getting your personalities back, which is so exciting. The trip we have planned for May is supposed to be Costa Rica, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. And we're supposed to go with my parents and my brother and Chelsea, but my mom is really busy with her new practice right now, so it may not be a good time for her to go. And then, of course, my dad is always busy with his business, so it's still really up in the air, but I really hope we get to go because that'll be so much fun. Costa Rica is only like a 2-hour flight from us, and it's on the fairly cheaper side in terms of like a tropical vacation. Hello. Another option we were thinking about was a cruise, so we may do that later in the year as well. But AJ and I were actually, oh my gosh, you're so cute. AJ and I were talking last night when we were eating sushi. We were talking about how we just want to travel more, seize the day. You know, life is so short, and it's just something we really want to do. So keep you guys posted on the travel plans. We're going to a wedding soon, so I'm going to sign off. I know this was a pretty chatty video. Don't forget to check out the podcast on the 7 habits of highly effective people. It'll be linked down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.